Now, Indubious has moved up. Indecision has gone in, as is Mr. Magica. Here's Tuna Hog about to take his spot on the field. Kill winning option goes forward. Final race of the day. Now, Diet goes up. Mashani Persuader, $3 on track, $2.70 on the tote. Mr. Magica was in, but just backs away at the last moment. Mr. Magica goes back in. Here's All Taken coming up. So 7 runners out of line, still half the field to load, including Buakaw, Lost World, Collar, Mashani Persuader, By Choice, Imelda May and Typhoon Red. Some money coming late for Mr. Magica in the betting ring. Was 13 out to 17, back to $14. Now, Imelda May coming up. Started her career in the Hunter Valley, now races in central Queensland. By Choice goes up. 5 out. They make another attempt with Imelda May. Imelda May goes up. Here's Lost World coming in. Interesting runner, Lost World. Former New Zealander, now with Brian Smith. Has a good fresh record. Trialled well recently as well. Mike, thank you for that. Last race of the day, Mashani Persuader, $2.70 out to 3 on track, but he's got a firm grip on favouritism. Typhoon Red and Lost World right down the bottom. They're both at $8, with Indubious and Buakaw both at 9. And some money for Mr. Magica, number 1 at longer odds, 17 into 14. But Mashani Persuader, he's got the grip on favouritism. A couple of late scratchings in the race. Lady Agulis, Little Brown Horse, so Mashani Persuader will be the sub in the quadrillas and the trebles. Now, Buakaw goes up, and we're set for the last race of the day. Running 1350 metres. Jim Roberts takes the button for the final time. The light is on. Racing. Jumped in a good line too, looking for an early leader. Big Decision of Mr. Magica and Kill Winning Option and Diet, all showing speed. All Taken was next, then Tuna Hog, followed by Indubious, Lost World, getting back Imelda May, then Typhoon Red. Mashani Persuader can't go with him early. He's clearly outpaced. He drifts back. He's got Collar on his outside and Buakaw on his inside, and Tuna By Choice last of all. Kill Winning Option with the blinkers led Diet by 3/4 at the half mile. 2 to Mr. Magica in third, 1 away fourth, All Taken. 2.5 Big Decision, then Lost World inside of Tuna Hog. 2 to Imelda May, followed by Typhoon Red. Collar's a long way back to Indubious. Buakaw, Mashani Persuader, 10 off the lead, and By Choice is last. But they've flown early, 43.5. It's suicidal for the leaders, you would think, at the turn. They're starting to be gathered in. All Taken and Died. Went past Kill Winning Option. Lost World emerges with Big Decision. Then Imelda May. Mashani Persuader hooked to the outside. He's coming with Buakaw. It's All Taken. Big Decision. Lost World on the outside. Coming back to the inside, Mr. Magica. Big Decision, Lost World. Buakaw. Mr. Magica the inside. Big finish coming up. Where to look? Buakaw. I reckon Buakaw has beaten Mr. Magica, Lost World. Mashani Persuader not far away. Big Decision, All Taken, and Imelda May. They were close up in what was a busy finish. Then Typhoon Red, followed by well back Indubious, Tuna Hog, By Choice, Collar, Diet, and Kill Winning Option as last of all. Photos all round. Buakaw will get it. Buakaw will get the prize. Ridden cold by Collis. Luck deserted him here 2 weeks ago, but Lady Luck has ridden with him today. 1 is second, Mr. Magica. And will stand by for third. 1:19.13 the time. 13 posted, Buakaw. Glen Collis. 1 second, Mr. Magica, Sam Payne. and tight for third and fourth, but they were spread across the track all the way down the straight. The leaders got swamped around the bend. And you can see Buakaw coming with a good run down the outside. Collis was just nursing him along, and he responded well. 19 has run third. That's Lost World, Bobby Alyssa, and 7 fourth, Mashani Persuader, who got a long way back and was doing its best work late. Let's go to the enclosure. 13-1, 19-7 is the result posted by the judge in the last.
Okay, thank you very much, David. Well, that was a blanket finish there. And Buakaw, where was he in the run, Matt?
He went back quickly and sort of got up inside a few horses, and you know, the tempo was strong. He was always going to finish good late, just a matter of Glenn getting him to the right spot, and you know, as he normally does, he did, and too good.
He made his run with Mashani Persuader down the outside, and I must admit I knew who Mashani was, but I didn't know the horse on the inside, and your horse was there sprinting better than Mashani Persuader.
Yeah, he was, but he probably also, to Glenn's credit, he had a better run through the race than Mashani Persuader. You know, he was sort of fence, not doing much work at all. So, you know, he's a really nice horse, and that's the best way to ride him. He's always shown plenty of promise, and now he's really starting to come into his own.
Okay, you haven't had him long?
No, I haven't. I've only had him for 4 starts, and you know, he's been unlucky. If he hasn't won, he's been unlucky not to win. So, you know, I think he's got a real future, and he improves when tracks get softer too. So, if we get rain, he'll only go better.
Okay, well, here he is. He's back in the enclosure. Pop over and have a look at him, mate. Talk to your job. Good on you, Matty Dunn, winning the last race with Buakaw. My cheer was a finish. They were coming from everywhere there. David?
Time was 1:19.13, 1:19.13 the time. 13-1, 19 7, a neck by a short half head by a short half head. Let's check some tote dividends now to wrap things up on the last race today. 13 Buakaw, 10.30 and 3.10. 1 Miss Magica, $4. 19 Lost World, 2.30. Quinella, 79.40. Exacta, 133.90. Trifecta, 13.119, $1,210.90. First 4, 13.119 and 7, $8,606.80. Double, $151. Treble, $826. Quadrilla, $2,346.90. Let's go back to the enclosure now. Glen Collis successful on Agitate earlier in the day, and now a cold ride on Buakaw, sweeping home late for victory. Here he is with Wayne.
David just saying it's the second leg of a winning double, but opposite ends of the scale. Agitate straight to the lead, and now this fella from back.
Yeah, we sort of worked out how to ride him after his previous run. Box seated him here one day and he didn't go as good, so last start went back from a wide gate, had no luck. Today, same plan, snag, got fence, got up inside a couple, and yeah, it was just a matter of working to the outside on straightening, and I did, and they'd gone hard enough, and he finished off well.
Yeah, speed of the race looked as though it was really good first half. That must have helped you.
It always does when you sort of got to ride a back marker and you just don't know how much speed's going to be in it, and you probably lose a couple of lengths at the start by snagging, but what you do, you make up them couple of lengths pretty quick, and without having to really rush forward, you sort of sneak up inside a few and end up where you do, you know.
Did you get a good run into the race?
Yeah, I did. From probably the 500 on, I just popped out and started to suck up really good, and I think it was my advance just in front of me, and once I peeled off her back, I thought I'd get him.
Okay, well done. Winning double, mate.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Good on you, Glen. Glen Collis, winning jockey on Buakaw in the last race of the day, and that wraps it up.